Welcome YouTube, Cooper's Automotive 2013 Chevy Cobalt with no headlights. That was just one of the issues with it. So I've started ending this a little bit, show you how I've got to where I am, and see if it's any help for anybody else. So we have no headlights, but we have tail lights on this vehicle. And pointing down right there. And let's see if I can zoom in here. All right, fuse box is right here. Power probe is right here. And can we see the headlights? I'm just going to show one of the headlights, I hope. We'll get it. Right there. Now, you have two fuses in this fuse panel for headlights. And if you look in your cover, it'll tell you which ones those are. They're two 10-amp fuses just above the crank relay. And right here, let's take this fuse out. That was for something else we were tracing. So we got a 10-amp fuse right here. And it's showing ground, of course. Let's turn the headlights on. Now, as you see there, we have some marker lights that are working. And then we're going to go into one of these fuses, and the headlights are on and powered up. So doing that, coming through the fuse, we know that that works, the relay works, and the headlight bulbs work. You can try the other one and the same thing will happen. Now we got to go inside to the turn signal switch. Okay, we're back. We're inside the 2010 Chevy Cobalt. I got the covers off of the switch here. Well, our light just slid down. Hang on. Anyway, decided we go into our scanner here, and then to go into a body control module here. Let's flip our key on. It's still dropping everything. Anyway, this BCM special test setups, doors, yada, yada, yada. But here's exterior and interior lighting right there. We can command activation out there. So when you go to headlamps, right there, and you can actually turn them off or on and push them on, and even with the switch on. Not showing you out there, but trust me, there are no headlights coming on. So we have command. If we view this right here, I believe this is the one. All right, so if we look right here, automatic status is on. Turn our headlights off, it's off. Daylight running lights, not active, of course. Let's see what else we got here. Flash, fog, hazard lamps, a few other things you can look at and you can activate. Headlight switch, active. High beams on right now, high beams off. So the BCM's seeing everything, but we're not getting any function out there. Let's see. So let's come out of this. And looking at a wiring diagram on this. Oh, there it is. It's on the windshield. Anyway, what we need to find out, and I hope you can see this. Yeah, I hope I got it right. Orientation. Coming out of the switch, right there, we should have power on the pink and the white wire coming out of the switch. And I've tested it here behind the switch before it came out there, and we do. And so then I went out to the fuse box out there, right there, and with my power probe connected, I back probed into the pink and the white wire out here, So power probe had connected there, turned it on. Keys on right now. I just wanted to see if I'm getting it out there to the underhood fuse box. So turn the lights on. There you have it. So it's getting out there. Obviously the high circuit's different. But what we've got going on here, let's turn it off, is the relay actually is built into the underhood fuse box. There's not a relay out there for it by itself. So we're getting it. We're getting command and everything from our BCM, so we know that's all good. And when we hit that switch, we also know we got that. So looking right here, refocus out. Let's see if I can get this thing in focus at all. Turn back to the car. Okay. Right here. You got your daylight running lamps relay, and if you activate that right there through the body control module, the daylight running lamps will actually light. So that part of the circuit works. Constant power all the time, running across, comes through the daylight running lights, which kind of tells me that they're all powered up. And then we got our command coming from our pink and white wire right here, coming up to that low beam right there, and we got nothing. So we're getting it there, that relay, that high beam relay, and the fog lamp relay are all part of the underhood fuse blocks, internally built in relays. So we need a fuse box, is my conclusion, and that's coming in the next few days. I'll put it in there and we will see if I'm right. Okay, we're back for the second half of the 2010 Chevy Cobalt, and it's early in the morning. I got the part here for it. I did kind of start into this. I apologize for that. But the part number's right here from the dealer. It's a 2081489, and that's the whole relay box with its circuit board and everything in it. So we're going to put it in and see if our headlights work. Got it pulled up here. First thing off, it just kind of clips down inside of this piece. And these are 7mm bolts that come up out of here. And once you pull them out, then the plugs come out underneath it. And that's it. And just move this off to the side. Obviously now we get an array of relays and fuses if we need them. Got a ton of them because so many of these fuse boxes go bad. Now, our new one and our plug. So let's commence to putting this thing together. And yes, I am the same person. I just got my hair cut from the last video. So do this, being very careful that you don't pull this in. You really should do it by hand, but if you know your tool well enough, you can feel it when you've gone tight enough. Each plug, line up. Oh, that one's being a little contrary. I know you're going to yell at me and say, you should do that by hand, period. And you're probably right. So, as I tell my helpers and my employees, it's the same thing my dad used to tell me, don't do as I do, just do as I say. So don't do this at home, the way I do it anyway. Oh, well, let's see if I can get this one lined up. Well, it would help if I was putting the right one in there, and the white one goes right in here, I believe. Yep. Like I say, you get used to your tools after a while, at least these battery tools, and you can tell if you're getting too tight or not. Obviously disconnect your battery. This one is before doing this. All right, so now that you've got all that in there, this piece will, you know what, seems like there's a bottom piece to this thing. Oh, it's already down there. Okay, we didn't take it out. Fits down inside of this, and there's clips all the way around it. I think there was one right there, but there are some on this side. I'm going to show that one right there. These little clips like this are around this thing, and that's how you get it up out of there. You loosen them here, a couple on the back, a couple on the side. After you get them out, all you're going to do is push it down in place. Get her snapped in. Now right here is your power from your battery. Set post you see sticking up through the top cover. And that one's right there. And that's tight. So see, then this cover goes on just like this. We'll get it here somehow. Anyway. And cap goes on. Anyway, I'm going to tighten that up later. Let's stay up here. Caden, I want you to show the headlights. I'm going to connect the battery, turn on the headlights, and see that we fixed the vehicle. All right, there we are. Battery's connected. Let's see if our headlights are going to work. So there you have it. Oh, we got a headlight out. We got a bulb out on that side, it looks like. Anyway, we'll have to check into that. That's kind of weird because it did work before. Now it's on? Okay, that was strange. Now it's off? Okay. I'm going to check the bulb on that side. That's kind of weird. It was working and not working. So we got normal. I think that's low beam, I believe. No, that's high beam. That's what it is. We got a low beam burnout on that side bulb. So we're going to have to change a bulb on it. Stay tuned. Let's see if I'm right about a high beam. And we'll cut the video here and come back, show you that right side working. All right, we're back for the final segment of it. I had a bulb. You can unplug these, but they're really hard to get to. I'm not going to show you me taking the headlight assembly out to replace it, but let's turn it on. Like say it's sticking out of the top. That's your low beam. Let me make sure that's your low beam. It is. There's your high beam. So that's all it was on that side, was just the bulb was blown. It must have happened in between when we were doing it. Hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. Say something nice, or as I usually say, don't say anything at all. See ya.